Hi there, this is Patricia and I am Patty's Crafty Spot, and today I am going to show you how to make these grunge paper roses. Ain't they pretty? Okay, what you want to start off with is you're going to need your grunge paper, Tim Holtz grunge paper. You're going to need distress inks, and today I'm using Barn Door and spun sugar. You're going to need a little dauber. You're going to need some kind of glue, whatever you like. I prefer the Fab-Tac glue. You're going to need Memento ink. And I also have a rubber stamp. It's just a bunch of words just to give it a little more design. Now to start off with, you're going to take your pattern and you're going to cut 4 of these out of the grunge paper. And to save time, I've already got it done. And what you're going to do is you need to ink this up. And I'm going to take my lightest color first, my spun sugar. Now this one's pretty easy because I'm just going to cover the whole thing, so it's not you're not going to really have to worry about much. So just take it and just cover the whole thing. Now there's 2 sides you're going to notice to the grunge paper. One side's a shinier side, the other side's going to really soak up the ink. You may have to let the shinier side dry a little first, but it doesn't take long. There. Once you get it inked up, you're going to get your next color, which is a little darker, and now you're going to use your little sponge and ink that up. Now all I'm going to do is go around the outsides because I just want to give it a little depth. And that way, when you make your rose, it's going to be a little more two-tone. And all I'm doing is just getting the outsides of the petals, or what will be your petals. And you're going to do both sides of your grunge paper. But I've already got one done, so you just do that. Now, when that dries, what I'm going to do for a little more effect, it's on both sides, is I'm going to ink up my clear stamp. And just going to give it a little more texture. So we're going to stamp that up. And on this, you're going to want to do both sides. See? Gives a nice little pretty color. Now, after you stamp up all 4 of those, you're going to need to cut your petals. And here are your 4 petals. And they're all stamped up. And now you're going to want to cut them. Now what you want to do with the first one, all you're going to do is just make 1 cut to the center. That's it. Your second one, you're going to make 2 cuts. 1 to the center, just like you did, and then you're going to cut 1 petal off. So you're going to have it like that. Then your third one, you want to cut 2 petals off. Just like that. And your third one, you're going to want to cut this one all the way in half. And then you're going to take 1 half, put it aside. Your other half of 3, you're going to want to cut all 3 petals. Now these are going to be what is just going to be your filler after your rose is made. Some people don't use that. I like to have nice, full, fluffy roses, and by doing that, I just add the extra 3 petals in my rose. Now you're going to start assembling. You're going to need your glue, and usually if you get some clips, the clips help because you need to hold it together. If you're using Fab-Tac, it usually dries pretty quickly, and it doesn't take long at all. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your first petal, the one that just has the one slice. Now when you glue it, just glue from about halfway down to the V. So you're going to just glue this area, because afterwards you're going to be cutting this piece off. So what you want to do is just glue. And then what you're going to do is take the first flap and tuck it over, and your petals will line up because they're all cut the same. And then you're just going to clip it. Just till it dries. You may have to keep pinching it a little depending on your glue, but it'll go pretty quickly. And then you're going to take your second petal that has just the one cut out, and you're going to do the same, just glue in just this area. Just like that. Line up your petals. And again, you're going to clip it. And you just hold it down a little bit and it'll just get there. And for your next petal, the one where you cut your two out of, same thing again. You're just going to glue there. And you're going to, same thing, clip it. And just give a little press. And you're going to see them go from sizes from smaller to bigger. Now you're going to have your three petal. And what you're going to do is this one is you're going to fold it this way, and then you're going to fold the other top petal over. And on this one, all you're going to do is just glue this area. And just fold that over. So now you're going to have a little pocket. This back petal here we're going to cut off. And cutting those extra petals off is just going to make it easier to curl afterwards. And just clip this one. You can use any kind of clip. These just happen to be ones I had. Now your two petal, you're going to just kind of, might want to work it a little bit before you glue it, because this is going to be the part where the bud is going to sit inside of. So, and you're only actually going to glue so it's like that. So if you put a little bit of glue right here, just glue it like that. All you gotta do is just hold it for a minute or two, and it'll dry. Usually sets pretty quickly. And to save time, of course, I've got one done, so I'm not going to worry about that one right now, because it's probably not going to stay. It's kind of small, I don't have a clip for that one, but it may stay. Now you got your three petals, you're going to leave those just the way they are. Now this is going to be the center of your bud, and again, you're just going to want to work it first to try to roll it. So all you're doing is just rolling it, and this is going to be the center. And just get it there a little bit. And then you're going to just put some glue on it. And you're just going to roll it up. And that's going to be your center. So if you see right there, this right here,